Raffle YouTube. My name is Master Waffleist, and I'm here to give you guys another game of Planetary Annihilation. Now, the first time I posted up a Planetary Annihilation video, that video took 1 hour. 1 hour. That game took 1 hour to fully complete if you were watching it. And oh my god, was it a massive, massive game. Like, I'm talking about ridiculously massive. And it didn't have a lot of action, which was a shame. Most of the time it was me building up my units and getting one-shotted by giant, massive battleships that were completely destroying my entire army over and over and over again, which probably caused a lot of people to bang their heads on their keyboards as they were watching my video. So, right now I have an updated and improved video that should actually, no way, this isn't updated at all. I'm still the same sucky self I always am at these video games. But at the same time, I have played a little bit of the alpha, and I can say for certain that I don't suck as much as I used to, so thank God for that. Anyway, so this is the newest version of the alpha build. This is build, as you can see on top of the screen, 49731, and this build actually details a lot of, new features that will be in place in the game. First off, a lot of balance features like, adding more attack power to some units, while adding more, I don't know, fire rate, or having less fire rate, or more health, or cost a little bit more, that old jazz. And they've also actually added in a brand new unit, well, not brand new unit, but a brand new building, called the Tactical Nuclear Missile Launcher, or is it just Tactical Missile Launcher, or is it Nuke Launcher? I'm not sure. We're going to see it in this gameplay video today, and this is actually the first time I'm actually going to be seeing this building in, well, not in person, but in game, and you know what? This will be incredibly and completely stellar for you guys, I bet. So, yeah, right now we're just going to do a standard bot factory tech up. I'm going to put a little bit of air defense towers around my territory, just so that I can, get that early, very, very, very crucial defense that every, early game commander needs. Nothing wrong with a little bit of defense early on. In fact, we're just going to fan out and build some intel radar stations so that we can get some pretty good insight on as to where the enemy is and how many of them are there and if we're completely boned or not. Right now I'm starting off with a little bit of a scrapper build up because I kind of want that early game defense against maybe, a rush of ants or I don't know, other scrappers, anything really. And with this guy, I'm just going to use him to build actually some fairly vital economic buildings. I mean, are economic buildings vital? Well, if you want to build units, yeah, they are. Anyway, so we're just going to use this guy to build two more intel stations, and we should be good. I call them intel stations. They're really radars, not intel stations. I just call them that because I don't know, fucking retarded like that. Right now we have a little bit of an army going on. Let's build even more scrappers from both of these bot factories. Get a little bit of an army going. Have some nice air defense going for us. That's good. Right now we can actually start to build up our economy even more. We're draining a little bit of energy, a little bit too much. I don't like it. I don't like it too much. No siree. I don't like it at all. So what we're going to do is build energy plants actually, just so that I could keep one step ahead of my economy. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that, I had to take a shit. Anyway, so right now we have pretty good intel across the board. And I'm versing off against 3 human players, so we can see anything happening right now. I was actually, in my last game before this, I was actually steamrolled by someone, and it was pretty pathetic. I mean, I got my ass served. And this guy was really good. I called him MLG. He should be MLG at this game. He's really good. Really good. And in another game before this one, I actually played against Killer 66, well, for a little bit. And we had our own little rules and regulations that we set up before the game even started. And it was kind of a fun match until I got my ass handed to by Killer at the initial start of the game, because he kind of did an early attack with his commander and destroyed my commander. Oh, whoopsie. Destroyed my commander early on, and it was pretty pathetic actually. Like my commander sucked complete asshole, mostly because he missed his shot and he hit the rubble while his commander actually hit center and was able to kind of two-shot or one-shot, two-shot my commander. That's all. So yeah, that was very embarrassing, especially since I was making a YouTube video at the time, and then all of a sudden, oh, Killer 666 decides to two-shot my commander. I'm just like up that. Then I was gonna kind of do a little bit of a spectator mode, but then we had to end the game because everybody was a little bit disappointed as to how quickly that entire game ended. I mean, I didn't really care, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of like, oh, he killed me with his commander early on. I did start like 2 centimeters away from his base, but everybody decided, you know what? No, that's a little bit unfair, and I wasn't able to find him afterwards, which is a shame. But whatever. Case closed. Initial recordings for today have been a little bit bad, but you fuck up one time and you succeed at another time. That's what I go by. Anyway, so right now I'm just going to do a massive bot spam of scrampers. Actually, maybe I'm going to head them out soon. But right now, I can't really see anybody, and that's a little bit of a shame. I would have expected some early attacks coming in, but nothing. A little bit weird. Right now, I'm building an advanced bot factory because I kind of want those early slammers and stompers, which are really good. Hey, they took out the other variant of the stomper. That's a little bit of a shame, but that's their choice. They are making the game after all. Right now, let's build even more energy storages, and then continue to produce buildings. I mean, construct buildings. Not produce buildings. You produce units. You don't construct units. Or do you? I'm not sure. Right, so right now I need to just focus a little bit on my economy. So let's get even more metal extractors. And then with you can build some energy plants. I'm stacking just a little bit, but not too much. Alright, so once the commander is done with his building, we're going to switch him over to just start pumping out turrets. But right now I can't really see any military forces coming in. Right now my radar station should be picking up something, but absolutely nothing so far. It's a little bit weird. Is everybody quiet? Not sure. Nobody's dead yet, so somebody has to be alive. Actually, once we're done with this energy plant, we're just going to start building a air factory so we can see where everybody is. So far, I have a lot of territory to expand to, so building more fabricators is at the best interest of mine, actually. This thing is taking forever to produce, actually. I'm going to need a little bit more fabricators on that advanced bot factory. So let's stop building scrappers for just a wee bit and start building the bot factory fabricators, actually. In any case, to those of you who don't know what fabricators are basically units that can build buildings that the commander can build, but can also build the tier 2 variant of the building your fabricator comes out of. What I mean by that is, if you're building a bot factory and you build a fabrication bot, he can build the tier 2 variant of the fabrication bot factory. Well, the bot factory. Not the fabrication bot factory, what am I saying? So yeah, that's what fabricators are. So they can construct buildings and blah 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 and help in the aid of constructing units. And just like commanders, they take energy to construct buildings. So yeah, having too many of them on one building is a big no-no. Alright, so anyway, we got that out of the way, so now we can start building even more metal extractors. We should actually get more metal storages, actually, to be honest, considering how much metal we're actually producing. So let's get 3. And right now we've built ourselves a firefly, so we're going to just scout out this terrain just a little bit, actually. Oh, wait, there he is, actually. Oh, there's the little rascal. Oh, there he is as well. Oh, that's a mighty defense. That is a mighty, mighty defense. Alright, so let's build some slammers, and then once we're done with that, we can build stompers. Kind of a good long-range bombardment unit. Maybe we can go around his turret defenses to kind of see what his economy is up to. So let's see what they're up to. Okay, some defenses, some defenses. What is that? An advanced not air vehicle. Vehicle factory? Yeah, there's an advanced vehicle factory. Alright, so he's definitely going for tier 2 land vehicles. He has some tier 2 units. So all around, I could say I'm kind of scared, but at the same time, not really. I'm scared of his combined arms build, let's just say. Right now, you, my friend, can go over there. What can you do, actually? You should build more buildings. We need a better economy than him overall. Otherwise, we're going to fall far behind. I remember when talking to a kind of a pseudo-esque MLG player of Planetary Annihilation, what his kind of overall tip for new players would be when playing this game. He says, and I quote, if you can't get your shit together with your economy, well, actually, not I quote, actually, because he didn't really say that, and he didn't really say shit, but I'm going to paraphrase right now. If you can't really fix your economy, then, early on, then you're kind of actually going to fail completely in the game. So pretty much, get your economy straight, or don't even play at all, is his motto. And right now, actually, at this stage of the game, that's pretty much true. You gotta keep your economy afloat. You need to continue building metal extractors. You need to continue building storage units. You need to continue building energy plants. Baseball, man. Baseball. That's what I say. Baseballing pretty much means, oh, you build a shit ton of buildings everywhere. So right now, we should actually begin on building an expansion to my base. Right over here. Let's bring the commander over there. We can build some metal extractors while we're at it. Actually, you know what? We need more bot factories. We need to continue building factories. We've been lacking a little bit on that front. And right now, we can see some more units coming in. Let's build some fabrication aircraft so that we can get a little bit more building potential from my units. I mean, I want to build as much buildings as I can early on for late game. Because once it hits late game, then you kind of need to pump up your building even more. Like, you just need to, like, go chua. Actually, that's not a very good visual representation. Well, here, basically, it's like getting to the last stretch of a marathon and then pushing yourself to basically the max limit. So that's kind of what I need to do right now. I need to build as much as I can right now before the marathon ends, and then kind of chill out late game, because late game, you know, it's kind of like the map. I don't know how to really describe how late game is in this game, because I know for a fact early game building matters a ton. Well, actually, building matters in general. You know what? Scratch what I was trying to say about my advice about late game and early game. I'm not the proper advice giver on this game. Believe you and me, I lose 5% of, well, not 5%, but I lose 50% of my matches in this game. So yeah, no, don't listen to me. In fact, here's an advice you should listen to. Build constantly, build throughout the game, never stop building, always build, always build, always build. There we go. That's a good advice. Good piece of advice. And right now, however, it seems like we're doing well on that. Right, Scrampers, if anybody is disagreeing with my build, Scrampers have been buffed, actually. So right now they do a fair amount of damage, but they don't do a ton of damage. I mean, a pretty good rate of fire. They were basically nerfed and buffed. Their damage was buffed, but their rate of fire was nerfed, so they can't spam as much bullets, but at the same time, those bullets pack more of a punch. I don't know if that's bad or good. Some people say it would be bad. Some people say it would be good. I don't know. I don't really mind, to be honest. I just like spamming them anyway because, you know, they're very spammable, they're very cheap. They're good units to spam in general. This is indeed a good map. Right now we can start building vehicle factories to try and get more land domination. I'm just building continuously. Just continuously build. I have air fabricators building energy plants, and I have you know, bot fabricators building metal extractors. So constantly build, always build, no matter what. If you don't build, you're going to fuck up, and you don't want to fuck up. In fact, right now, let's get some advanced bot fabricators so that we can get some advanced buildings. Alright, so right now, let's start and push my opponent over here. While that happens, we can move out my fabrication vehicle. I wanna test his defenses. So if his defenses are over here, we should flank around him. Kind of go for his weak spot. Hit him in the eyes. Hit him in the eyes, I say. Alright, let's build some ants, some good early land domination. Is coming out from my build as a whole. Like right now I have scrampers, which are pretty good early on because of their enhanced rate of fire. I have stompers, which are tier 2 artillery units that are a bot variant. And they're pretty much more mobile, but they pack less of a punch. Ooh. Okay, so right now I'm just seeing how his army is like, and so far as I can see, it's laggy as fuck, but I guess that's just the game in a nutshell. Oh, he's taking out a ton of my dudes. He has levelers as well. Wow. Alright. So right now, as I can see, it seems like we're going to need a lot of spinners. That's one thing. We're definitely going to need more air defenses. So let's get some more air defense towers. And we can also get some advanced land vehicle factories. Or advanced vehicle factories. I don't know why I call it land vehicle. It seems like he doesn't know where I am at for now. So that's good. But right now, I feel the brunt of his mighty army coming forward right now, which is a little bit scary. So let's just continuously build these scrampers. It seems like my bot fabricators are actually done. So I'm doing a really bad job at continuously building. So let's get some storage, actually, because I know for a fact we have some excess energy and excess metal. Do I have any idle workers? None that I can find, actually, right now. None that I can see. How's everybody's base doing? I'm not telling him shit. A pelter over here and a lobber over here. We should be in pretty good standing. Let's rush out that lobber. If we get a lobber, we can then fire at his base from afar, which is pretty vital to taking out those towers and defenses. Granted, we have to also deal with his army, but at the same time, I think the lobber is going to help us out immensely with attacking him later on. Alright, so put the rally point over here. Okay, so we are definitely wasting a lot of metal. In fact, we are negative in metal overall. Alright, so that's a little bit bad. And I know I'm producing a lot of metal actually. So let's get some metal storage, because if we get some metal storage, we should be in an okay position. Yep. Okay, we are definitely producing a lot of metal. I think I have more factories than him, which is good, but at the same time, he does have tier 2. Okay, so right now I have kind of a combined arms military. I have some... Ooh, what the fuck was that? Seems like the guy that I was fighting against actually went after another player entirely. Sucks for him. Let's get some tier 2 metal extractor. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so what can we do? What can we do? More metal extractors. I mean, more storage for metal is very vital right now. And I think we should move my commander towards building more metal extractors in general. Apparently, the players are arguing about commander health, which I say, you know what, it's fine. The commander health is fine, but I feel like commander's base damage is a little bit too strong, but I'm not sure. Alright, good. Got that constructed. And while that's being constructed, we can then continue on the production of some metal extractors, which are pretty vital. We can get more metal extractors over here. So yeah, I have my entire military kind of focused on building metal extractors and all around storages and such. So it's going to be a massive drain, but keep in mind, my energy is right now excellent. I'm doing very good in energy overall, but metal is kind of my weak point. However, with these metal storage units, I should be in a good position. Let's get this guy to actually build the advanced vehicle factory as well. Right now I'm building tier 2 levelers. So I have a good army right now. I have scrampers to spam out. I have some spinners for anti-air defense, and I have levelers to dominate the land vehicle playing field. And I also have metal tier 2 metal extractors being built. So right now I am doing awesome. I'm just doing very good. The lobber could definitely attack from here. Hopefully I can get some scouting done. I guess I can build some fireflies and actually put them on the outskirts of his empire. A little bit cheesy, but at the same time, funny as fuck. Pelter's over here for defense. And right now I should actually continue building some metal extractors. I don't know why I stopped. Again, keep in mind, build. Seems like my cursor stuck for a little bit. What the hell? I can't move my screen. Oh, weird. I can't move on the edges. Must be something I did. Maybe if I do this. No. Weird. Can't scroll. Must be another bug. Hold on. It should rectify itself. It's kind of rectified? I mean, I can only scroll up and down to... Ah, there we go. Okay. Must have been a little bit of a bug. I don't know what's going on. This game is still in alpha, keep in mind, people, so don't judge the game overall. On this version of the build. Okay, so our metal problem is completely rectified. Ooh, okay. Some interesting attacks coming on. Oh, yes. Lobber. Come on. Just keep away, but at the same time stay close. Good. Stop. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, let's build another firefly. I can't control these things sometimes. It must be because I'm, batshit stupid. What are my levelers doing? Get out of your dancing circle. While that happens, I'm going to continue building some metal extractors. You can build some metal extractors as well, actually. You can never stop building metal extractors. Even if you have like the tier 2 metal extractor, you can still never stop building metal extractors. Simply because metal extractors are just good. They're just really good. Yes, tier 2 variants are better, but at the same time, I mean, come on. All economy is fair, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Anyway, so let's build some advanced energy plants. Ooh, oh yeah. Okay, I need him to stop. Hold. Yes, there we go. And because he's holding, that means the lobber can get off some good hits. In fact, it could be in our best interest afterwards to get these guys to produce another lobber. And in fact, now we have the technology capable of actually producing nuclear plants, and it's called actually the nuclear missile launcher. So yes, I was right. That's good. That means I'm not crazy. Thank God. Unfortunately, nukes by themselves do only 1 damage, so you don't want to really build them. Yeah. But I guess I'll build one just for shits and giggles. But right now, let's get a pretty good economy rolling, so I don't feel like I'm putting a drain on my economy as a whole while I make this a completely useless building. Okay, and we have a lot of forces. That's good. That is really good. I'm not building anything from here, so that's bad. So let's continue building stompers, long range, mobile advanced artillery. Now stompers, as I said beforehand, they're very mobile, but they don't do as much damage as regular artillery. What are my levelers doing? Levelers, stop dancing. What is this? Ballroom dancing? God damn it. Anyway, so what can we do? Actually, we can do a lot of things. Ooh, I see something. I see something from the horizon. Aha. In fact, let's build a radar. Oh, no, wait. I can't build a radar with this guy. That sucks. I can't believe the commander can't build a radar. Whatever. If that's the case, let's just start sending in some fabricators over here and going north for winter and build a radar ourselves. And with the radar, we could then see my opponent's buildings and, you know, his strategy as overall, as well as being able to just hit him from afar, which is very vital with these lobbers. In fact, is that that could be a new meta strategy, lobber spam. But whatever. In any case, let's just continue building some energy storage units. Right now, again, the same problem like what was happening last time in my last game. You know, I'm kind of building up my forces, but I should be rolling out right about now actually because I should be ready. Oh my God, what is he doing? Ooh, oh, what was that? Was the nuke? That was the nuke, and it did no damage. Oh God, I guess he used it as a scout though, so it makes sense as to why he used it. I mean, built it, but at the same time. Oh God, they do so little damage. Why? Alright, so yeah, he's doing absolutely no damage. So right now I'm just going to push forward with my lobbers supporting me as well as my entire army right now. Well, I should call it armada. In fact, I don't know where my units are going, to be honest. Okay, now I know where my units are going. To hell! So right now, as you can see, a little bit of lag going on, but that's normal in, you know, Planetary Annihilation. A lot of lag, actually. That's what happens when a large scale of battle actually happens. So do keep in mind that this is alpha, so this isn't representative of the game as a whole. So please don't take it as it is. This is not what usually happens in this game, nor will this happen in the actual full build. Oh my God! I killed the commander already. Oh God. Alright, so I took out the white guy. I don't want to call him the white guy. That's very derogatory and very insulting. But at the same time, that's all I could call him. Actually, no, wait. I could call him by his actual name. What am I saying? Nura. So I took out Nura because I guess his commander was exposed and he didn't really expect me coming in. Yes, that was a laggy piece of shit and a bad show of, you know, the game's combat. But at the same time, I had nothing to really show you guys. Besides me building up for like a good 55 minutes. Advanced radar. Oh, these are probably. Oh, they're massive. These guys are massive. Shit. Okay. So let's build an advanced radar. Well, these guys can build some metal extractors. In fact, let's just spam them all over the place. Yeah, I know some players like to go for the neat approach, but at the same time, I'm not very neat. Okay, let's just go with that. Okay, and now we can find my opponent Irregulus. Well, someone has to tell him. I guess he didn't know that. Which actually sucks. Because I guess he saved up his entire military, his entire economy, just so that he can stay far behind enemy lines, well, far behind his own lines, protected by turrets and walls, and pretty much build a ton of nukes and fire them at, you know, his opponents. And maybe in, you know, later on this game, in a full retail release, or, you know, later on in the alpha and beta, maybe this strategy would actually work, you know, camping behind your walls and cover and kind of like, you know, spamming out nukes and then 1 second later, bam, just like sending out all of them in a flurry of fire and anger and, well, pure unadulterated conquest. And pretty much annihilating your opponents that way. And you know what? That was his strategy. He did actually say it in the chat. And, you know, that could probably work later on in the game. You know, if you don't attack your opponent pretty soon, he's going to spam out nukes. But at the same time, that cost him in the game. And because he didn't know about that crucial alpha detail that nukes can only do 1 damage, he kind of fucked up. But that's okay. You know, we all fuck up sometimes. That's just life in general. Anyway, so let's get some metal storage units. Right now, I'm trying to find my opponent right now. Well, the last of my opponent. So far, nothing, which is actually a shame. So I'm going to build advanced radars everywhere on the map and try to find him. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just did it. I think I just found him. If that's him, I'm going to cry. Well, I'm not going to really cry. Men don't cry. We just shoot lasers out of our assholes like unicorns. Yeah, we're unicorns, actually. What am I saying? How much range does a lobber have? A lot. But it can't hit from all the way there, which actually sucks. So we're not going to have lobber support. Lobber support inbound. Alright, so let's just cycle with these guys and then push on through. Oh shit, that's a lot of fucking turrets. So let's put my levelers in front, actually. I wasn't aware of all these turrets. Please don't. In fact, while this happens, I should get some air factories, actually. Kind of get more bombers and build up a pretty good combined arms military. Alright, levelers in front. Maybe this time things will go a lot more better. Well, a lot more smoother. Oh, shit. Well, simulation was terminated. I guess I left the game. Anyway, my name is Master Waffles. That's kind of the game in a nutshell. And a new version has been made for the game. Wow. Okay, so new builds for this game are actually coming out as fast as McDonald's hamburgers. Well, granted, actually, McDonald's takes a long time to make their hamburgers. So never mind about that. But new builds are coming out every single, like, day. So, continue visiting the forums on ubernet.com. Pre-order the game if you want to play the alpha right away. You have to pay $90, but with those $90 we'll get you a very good game that's kind of like Total Annihilation or Supreme Commander. Anyway, my name is Master Waffles. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.